We have one of the world's coolest paddle boards, and I'm gonna put 5 progressively larger motors on this thing and see how it reacts with level 5. I'm pretty nervous about level 5. But this is the Saturn FSUP380, and this thing is really, really cool. It has 4 Scotty style mounts, a bajillion D-rings, kayak tracks, EVA foam with a cool little chart. And it even has these reinforced little O-ring area so you can tie down all sorts of different tackle. I mean, this thing is 13 foot long, 40 inches wide. It's a beast. Let's put some motors on it, starting with level 1. Level 1 is going to act as a perfect little start because it's only 22 pounds of thrust. This is the Edge K4 Smart Drive. It actually fits into the removable fin box, and it is remote controlled with this guy right here. So 22 pounds of thrust. We'll see how fast we can get it, but level 1 should actually be pretty cool. All we got to do to install this motor is slide it into the removable fin and you're done. This board only weighs 47 pounds too, so it's really, really maneuverable. Then you just connect it to this little battery right here. Level 1's moving pretty dang good. We've made some awesome videos with this before, and I do have a discount link in my description if you want to check it out. It just fits into the removable fin box of any inflatable watercraft. Doesn't matter if it's a paddleboard, if it's a kayak, even small boats that have removable fins. It'll work in. This thing is pretty sick. So we're gonna be cruising right now at about 4.5 miles per hour, which is really good. And it turns on a dime. Look at that. For being level 1, this thing is pretty sweet. Oh gosh. The turning is just so much. You have forward, reverse, left, and right. Oh gosh. And the remote actually shows you your RPMs, your speedometer, your remote battery remaining, and your battery remaining. The only downside to this motor is that it's in the removable fin box. You can't trim it up when you get into shallow water. Woo. If this is level 1 with 22 pounds of thrust, I'm excited to see level 2. Gosh. Level 2 is the classic trolling motor, although I think this is actually gonna be slower. It has 46 pounds of thrust, but that K4 Smart Edge is faster than any trolling motor I've ever owned. So we're gonna throw this on there. It weighs 26 pounds, so we're gonna put a lot more stress on that transom. There's a wonderful layer of scum right here at the boat ramp. And then it gets nice and clean right there, but we got to deal with it for like 10 feet. All right, this is the first time I'm ever going to be trying out this transom with straps and a $250 motor. But wait until we get to our $1,500 motor. I'm sweating bullets, baby. All right, let's see. All right. The only sketchy thing is it is a paddleboard, and it is tippy because it is a paddleboard, and we're going to be putting 12-volt battery in it, so might be giving some fishies some shock therapy, but hopefully not.
Oh no!
I've used that K4 Smart Drive on other paddleboards, never used a trolling motor on a paddleboard, and we are absolutely flying right now. And what's crazy is this paddleboard is actually big enough that it has a 2 to 3 person weight capacity, which is nuts. Yeah, we're scooting. I would say at least as fast as the K4. The bow kind of rises up a little bit so you can take a little bit of chop and some small boat weight. Oh yeah, we are scooting, baby. 26 pound motor, 46 pounds of thrust. That transom can take it easy. Level 2 is no problem for this gal. Although trolling motors do have a max speed regardless of the thrust. The thrust, think of it as acceleration, torque, really. Top speed doesn't mean anything, so we're still going 3.5 miles an hour. I do love this trolling motor. It's a good option. It's a good budget option, and this is actually saltwater rated. Now, the next motor is significantly faster and about half the weight. Next up is a real oddball. This is the ePropulsion E-Lite, and the entire package weighs only 17 pounds. And as you can see, there is no transom mount on this motor. It is actually already on the boat itself, so it has a quick release function, making the motor itself only 14 pounds. And it is actually a 1.5 horsepower equivalent, so we should get up to about 5 miles an hour. All you gotta do, sticker it. Yeah, maybe. And she's done. All right, you're good. I'll pull off and you can stop recording.
Looks like you're close to you.
Oh, if I could pick any motor to be the motor for this boat, I think it would probably be this one. Gotta get past the poo-poo. Oh, we're rising way up. All right, we're scooting now. Okay, all right. Oh gosh, lily pads, lily pads. All right, this is the motor for this paddleboard. Oh my goodness. So what's cool about this is it's actually in the shape of a rudder, so you can completely let go and keep going in a straight line, which is really, really awesome. All right, let's kick her all the way up. Spooling up here. It also has a built-in tiller extender, which really helps me getting weight up forward because that bow is trying to rise. This is absolutely perfect. We are going at least 5 miles an hour, probably 5.5. We are scooting. Oh, we got a giant stick. Look how good it turns with that rudder design. The motor's off. If you turn it on, do absolute 360s. Look, we're actually making a wake. All right, let's hit it. Look at that wake we're making. No way. This is hands down the coolest paddleboard I've ever seen in my life. And if you use code GreysonRoberts at tinyboatnation.com, the link in the description, you can get 5% off of the ePropulsion E-Lite at only 14 pounds. This thing is pretty awesome. Gosh, that wake is nuts. We finally got that bow way up out of the water. Level 5, I think, is gonna be a complete disaster, but level 4, we might get this bag out on plane. All right, let's pull back up here. Level 3 was a 1.5 horsepower electric outboard. We're gonna double that for level 4 and do a 3 horsepower. Now, that ePropulsion E-Lite 1.5 horsepower was scooting this thing quite a bit and putting a little bit of strain on those straps. Now, this is rated for a 2.5 horsepower, so we are going to exceed it by a little bit, but level 5, we're really going to exceed it. So let's put this thing on. I'm a little nervous for this one.
That's gonna be unsafe.
Oh, just wait till you get to the Honda. It's gonna be real unsafe. I don't even think the Honda's gonna work, but we're gonna put it on. Ah, it's so heavy. All right, nervous. Here we go. We're gonna start nice and slow. We're just gonna rev it up. All right, it's putting a lot of strain on the motor mount. I say we just give her the beans. Please do not come off the motor mount. Oh my gosh. No way. Holy smokes. This thing is absolutely cooking right now. Look at the wake that this paddleboard is putting off. This is probably the most wake a paddleboard's seen. You can see underneath the boat. This is so sick. All right, never mind. This might be the perfect motor for this craft. Look at that wake. That is incredible. All right, let's see if it swamps the transom when we slow down. Oh no, you can still see our wake rolling in. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're getting some water splashed over the edge here. Oh, here comes our wake. Look at that. Oh no. Oh, the motor mount. Oh crap. I heard a giant crack and our motor mount popped out of place. Right as we smash into our wake. Okay. We're just gonna limp back. I take it back. This motor is too much. Too much motor for this. Let's just see what happens if we wide open it one more time. Please don't sink my motor. This motor is also really, really awesome. A little bit too much for this paddleboard, but you can also get 5% off with Greyson Roberts, link in the description. You know what, it's still working. All right, that is really, really, really sketchy. Look at the wake we're making. Oh, that's backwards. Okay, level 4 was a fail, but we still got to do level 5. That wake rolling in, dude. That's from a paddleboard. That's crazy. It's like literally white capping.
Oh, Greyson. I don't approve of this.
Bruh. This is not a 2-stroke. This is a 5 horsepower 4-stroke that weighs 65 pounds. This pushes my 12-foot John boat fully loaded 14. It'll push my 16-foot skiff 16 miles an hour. A little bit better hull. All right, let's see if we can just get it on there without it falling off. My goal is to just get it on, push off, and maybe even start it, and we'll go from there. I don't even know if it's gonna go on the mount. It might just rip it off immediately. It's significantly heavier than anything else. We might have to stand on the front of it, yeah. Oh boy. My goal is to just get it started. Because after level 4 disaster, almost losing that motor, I don't think this is gonna work at all. I'm afraid if I let go of it, it's just gonna rip it straight out of its mount. It's a paddleboard and we are over doubling its legal limits. It won't break, it'll just, these weak little straps will undo and then I'll lose a $1,700 motor in the bottom of the lake.
That's what I'm saying, don't lose it.
All right, I'm gonna let go of it, you ready? All right, let's see if we can start it. Gosh, that ain't looking good. Okay, I have a paddle. So I'm just gonna push off. I'm just gonna try to start it. This is actually legit a bad idea. All right. Just get in the water. Just do me a favor and just get in it. Now all we gotta do is start it. Oh, I'm nervous. Maybe. Oh, there it goes. Epic fail. I couldn't even get it started and it already broke. It didn't break, it did what the other thing did. The mount came undone. We're hanging on by a hair. All right, couldn't even start it without it falling off. I'm just praying that it does not fall off before we get to the ramp. It is slipping. Oh, it's making bad sounds. Dang it, I at least wanted to get it up to idle. Turns out you shouldn't put a 65-pound, 5 horsepower on a paddleboard. Oh my gosh. This is what it did. The adhesive will give, the D-ring will give, because I've had those give. Oh, it's ripped.
Oh, Greyson.
Yeah, they're ripping. Amazing, amazing, amazing paddleboard, 10 out of 10. I will link it in the description. This thing is beyond sick. But listen to the manufacturers when they say, stick with a 2.5. That 1.5 was perfect, flawless. Trolling motor even scooted her. But this was a terrible idea. Smells like gas too, I got close. Okay, we have a clear winner for today's video, and that is level, what, 2? No, 3, level 3, the 1.5 horsepower. It is the maximum speed you can really go before actually slipping and breaking those. Now, I think that you could make that 3 horsepower work, and you are scooting if you did either add more straps or at least had a more heavy duty one. But I had an absolute blast playing with all of these motors. 4 was sketch, 5 was impossible. I wanted to just get it to idle. I couldn't even get it started before it broke. Anyway, if you're interested in the paddleboard, if you're interested in any of the motors, check the link in my description. I have discount codes for everything. As always, all the glory goes to our Father in heaven. Tight lines, and God bless.